That's it. And look at that experience. Put my name on that thing. Put my name on that thing. There we
go. What has Umar done other than beat Sandhagen? I think that was way more dominant than Umar's performance over Sandhagen. And Jan beat Sandhagen. So it's like, then technically Jan should jump both of them to be number one.
Congrats to Jan. Maybe we'll do it next. I don't really know what the division's going on. I haven't really heard too much. I was hoping to hear probably sometime next week about the direction that they're going to go in, because I know that they were waiting on this fight to play out. And yeah, congrats to Jan. I still want to get that one back. We'll see if it'll be next or not.
You guys asked me a question if I thought I was going to be a champion. I said no. And then you're like, why not? It's like, he gives up. Like, he doesn't have that fight. He doesn't have that dog in him personally. And like, I think he admitted it on himself without even hearing our podcast yet. Did a video after that, like, it was kind of like deciding if he was going to continue to fight.
You ruined my friendship with Anthony Smith.
Yeah, and mine.
So the only reason why his feelings got hurt is because, again, it was true.
You were just being a little aggressive.
Why? Because he gave up?
No, he didn't give up.
Yes, he did. 100% gave up.
He thought that Bear and I was making fun of him.
We would never.
I wasn't making fun of him. I was spitting facts.
You were using a form of bullying.
By what? Telling the truth?
I think you should pick a nicer way to tell the truth.
Sometimes the truth isn't nice.
I'm just saying that he ruined my friendship with Anthony Smith.
If that ruined his friendship, because the friendship wasn't that tight.
Touche.
Mike Perry and myself being posed against each other. One thing I need to make clear to everybody: Mike Perry's the face of dirty boxing, but he's not the issue. He's a wonderful man. Him and I have a phenomenal relationship. You know, I even talked to him this morning briefly. I like the guy. The issue is with the people that are in control of dirty boxing. This was dirty business, without a doubt. What's going on over there it's illegal business. It's unethical. It's immoral. Basically, we had an exclusively signed fighter to us that they somehow convinced to breach their contract and fight for them, which is tortious interference. It's illegal, you know? So it's really crazy, because I informed the promotion and we were in talks from morning to night yesterday, up until about 2 hours before the show. We were in talks and we were trying to come up with a different solution, because here's the thing. We signed this athlete exclusively. We're paying him very well. You know, he's going to be debuting for us, fighting a top 5 prospect in the world in February, which is a very important fight. So I don't want to take a risk with what's going to happen with this guy. So what happened was, I told them, look, I don't want to leave you hanging dry. I can offer you a replacement. I have a replacement for you. I have a couple options. I could give you a replacement and have that guy fight, but I can't have this guy fight. He signed exclusively to us in a very important fight. I can't let this happen. You know, just, it can't happen. What ended up happening is, you know, Perry understood. Although he wasn't happy about it, he's like, okay, you know, it is what it is. I got a call from Maoki Kawa. Now, Maoki Kawa is the head of First Round. This guy's a bully. He's an absolute bully.
Maoki Kawa fired back. The fighter stated he had no contract. The fighter, after the fact, said he had not been offered a fight after sitting on the shelf, starving and needing money. We had no clue. A few hours before the fight, he creates this commotion. You fired him. I hired him. History will look back and say you got the Molly smoking, fentanyl sniffing Dana Brown, and I got the weirdo who designed your pit, built the Karate Combat, and now has a real team around him. Maoki then posted this Reddit post with the title, "Entire Nashville crew unpaid by Karate Combat," and tweeted, "Someone tell the people from this Nashville crew to reach out to us. I'm gonna throw some money their way, since they haven't been paid yet." Meanwhile, Masvidal blasted Maoki Kawa's First Round management, saying, "First Round management is the Joe Biden of MMA, grimy and always asleep. A fan responded, "Damn, I must be out of the loop. I'm a fan of yours, and I've seen you talk very highly of them and seem cool with the two brother that run it." Masvidal responded, "When I started getting real money, they showed real colors. Been close to 3 years since split brother. Fuck first round management."
Joe Rogan, I listened to your latest podcast. I'm sending you this video to let you know that I disagree. You talk about these American weapons being sent to Ukraine, which you believe will lead to the Third World War. So, let me tell you that you're repeating Russian propaganda. Putin's Russia is in trouble, so they want to scare you and people like you. His war was supposed to last 3 days. It has lasted 3 years, thanks to the heroism and sacrifice of us Ukrainians. So you're using the only weapon that Putin really intends to use, propaganda. And this weapon really weakens our democracies. Putin's Russia wants to destroy Ukraine quietly. They want America to stay quiet, not great, but quiet. A great America is not an America that abandons countries that defend freedom with their lives. In short, you see, I have quite a few points of difference. If you invite me on your podcast, we could discuss them like free men.
I know from talking to you once you joined one, like you were happy there. You did good things over there.
1000%. One championship is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. And the reason why I say that, on multiple fronts, obviously the antitrust lawsuit just, went to preliminary. And then I remember somebody says, you take 23% of whatever you made in the company, and that's what it would be. So in that time frame of 2011 all the way to 2017, I had 17 fights. I think 12 of them were world championship fights, and then 5 of them weren't. And so I did all the math, I did all that stuff, and I was like, what the fuck? That's all I made? Like, I was in bed last night just doing the math. I was like, God damn, I'm fucking gutted. And I was just gutted. Like, for being one of the best fighters in the world, at one point in time, pound for pound best fighter in the world. I was like, God damn, if I would have done like NBA, baseball, like it would have been pennies on the dollar what I made in the UFC. And so I'm truly grateful that I had the opportunity to go to one championship, because I felt it was at a time where one championship were looking for a great American talent. Me, Eddie Alvarez, Sage Northcutt, and it was the perfect opportunity, a company that valued my morals and my skill set, that weren't really focused on, getting rid of the flyweights. And it was the best career decision I ever made. And I love One Championship for it. And I'm still involved with One Championship, trying to help them build their brand, their fighters. And yeah, I'm so glad that if I had a crystal ball and I could look at I sit there and like foresee the future. And if it was like, okay, if I would have beat Henry, my black ass would be stuck in the UFC, still fighting tooth and nail for more money. Or if I would have looked in there like, I should lose, and you're gonna go over to One Championship, make more money, we're gonna lose this fight, Matt. We're gonna, it's okay, don't worry about it, right? But everything worked out for the way it is. I believe God has a plan, and I believe that was, the way it played out was the way it should have played out, and I'm truly grateful for that. And yeah.
I never did UFC before though. I don't know no technique for kicking. I'm more of a boxer. Like, nobody in here can beat me in boxing. Nobody can beat me here in boxing. Like, nobody, I'm talking about nobody here can beat me in boxing. Why is he so big, bro? Wait, come on.
We weigh the same.
Well, why you feel so big in the ring though? Like, can you like just relax? Like, just chill. Like, bro, like he's like, I know, but like, why you not punching, bro? See, he's fucking with me. All right, come on, bro. No. Oh shit. Come on. How do I go? Wait, my fault, you got that. How do I guard my ribs though?
Yeah, we'll do some takeoff here. Do your next.
How do I do that? He keep getting right here.
So,
The developers behind the Hitman video game series have severed ties with Conor McGregor following last week's civil court ruling that found him liable for sexually assaulting Nikita Hand. The company stated, in light of the recent court ruling regarding Conor McGregor, IO Creative has decided to end its collaboration with the athlete, effective immediately. We take this matter very seriously and cannot overlook its implications. As a result, we will begin removing all content featuring Mr. McGregor from our storefronts starting today. Conor McGregor is now also facing yet another legal battle, in addition to his appeal against the Nikita Hand verdict. Artem Lobov, McGregor's former teammate, is scheduled for a high court hearing with McGregor in January and is suing him for $8 million. Lobov claims he is owed a 5% stake in the Proper 12 whiskey brand, which he alleges was based on their prior agreement.
The big, I suppose, selling point, if you want to call it that, of my book will be the Proper 12 whiskey story. You know, few people know it, but this was actually my idea. I was the person that came up with the idea to the whiskey for Conor.